If I could roll back the hands of time to the day when I first got my cycle, to the times where I sat with the elders in the community, in my community surrounding me, and if I could pick their brains, before they transitioned, I wonder what my life would have been if I would have begun to yoni steam all the way back then. When I was 9. I came into womanhood at 9 years old. Imagine a life where you're taught on a regular basis how to deal with your feminine ailments. What's feminine hygiene? I had a mother, I had a grandmother, I had aunts and uncles who were there who taught me feminine hygiene, but the reality is that none of them knew about yoni steaming. And when I got a chance to go across the waters and I got a chance to travel to those different 5 countries and sit with the elders in the communities and sit with the midwives and the doulas of those cultures, I saw something that was common in all of them. And the reality is women overseas yoni steam all of the time. It's natural to them. It's kind of like when they come here and they find out that we aren't yoni steaming, it's like, what's wrong with y'all? So it's crazy to me how I find that Western medicine is so against yoni steaming when yoni steaming is the very thing we need to help women to get rid of some of the ailments that they are facing. Now, of course, I gotta put my disclaimer in that says, I'm not saying I can heal anybody, right? I know what I've done for myself. I know that I've shrunk my fibroids down from 5 centimeters down to 1 centimeter. I know that I've changed my cycles from 14-day cycles to 6-day cycles. I know that I no longer bleed, the burgundy color of blood. I bleed pure red. I know all these different aspects, but I'm not claiming that I can heal anyone. But the reality is that yoni steaming has changed my life. You understand? It's changed my life. So when I have the opportunity to talk to a woman, when I get called or get an email or receive a text or get a DM and a woman is suffering with an ailment, whether I've dealt with it or not, personally dealt with it or not, but I have the knowledge that yoni steaming can help by the studies that I've done, by the women I've seen it affect, by the research that has been conducted, by myself and others in my community to prove the proficiency of yoni steaming, I can't help but spread the word. Yoni steaming can help to decrease anxiety. Yoni steaming can help to increase vaginal moisture. Yoni steaming can help to balance the hormones in the vagina and in the reproductive system. Yoni steaming can help to get rid of odors that a lot of women are dealing with. Yoni steaming can help to decrease yeast and the bacterial vaginosis that can be present in the womb. Yoni steaming can help to tonify the uterine walls and to help get rid of tension in the pelvic floor. There's so many different benefits for those women who are dealing with menopause. Specifically, my company has a menopause blend. Menopause is something that happens because of the hormonal imbalance. When you start dealing with the hot flashes and you start dealing with the cold sweat sometimes, and you start dealing with the tingly breast, and you start dealing with the vaginal odor, and you start dealing with the vaginal dryness, these are all things that can be helped with yoni steam. I'm enthusiastic about yoni steam, and not because I have my own yoni steaming line, not because I think that Western medicine is bad, but because I am mentally, emotionally, physically charged with the task of helping as many women as I can. I don't care where they are around the world, to heal their wounds. And I know that one thing I do know, and one thing that I will say, is that yoni steaming and the consistency of yoni steaming has the ability to drastically change your vaginal health and to increase the vitality of your womb and your ability to heal a whole bunch of the ailments that you're suffering with. You know, a lot of people come for the physical benefits, but they end up leaving out with the emotional, spiritual, and mental benefits of yoni steaming. So I'm on a mission every single day of my life to help women heal their wombs through the ancient practice of yoni steaming. And yes, I'm using the word heal because healing is not just physically getting rid of ailments, but it's the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual process that takes place when you start to yoni steam. And so I know that a lot of people think that I just advocate for the sisters who are dealing with fibroids and cysts or endometriosis. That's not true at all. I don't want to be looked at as, oh, she's just a fibroid and cyst or endometriosis advocate. I'm not. But I am very passionate about that because so many women are suffering with those ailments, unfortunately, in our community, and with the horrible periods that are really long, you know, or with a lack of period and they needed to be brought on. I mean, we go from one extreme to the other. I have 7 different blends that are in the original yoni steam. I have, you know, the trauma release line specifically for those women who may have had some life hardships, you know, along their path and are looking for a way to do a deeper cleanse. You know, they're looking to activate some energetic, emotional, and spiritual imbalances to bring balance to them. So I created that trauma release line specifically for my sisters who have been dealing with trauma and were looking for manifesting a life of abundance and happiness and prosperity through the practice of yoni steaming. I am genuinely excited about this spring tour that we are planning inside of the Yoni Love Herbals and this Red Tent community, because I'm looking forward to meeting all the women who I've been talking to on email and text message and in my DMs and coming to my YouTube channel. I'm looking forward to connecting with them, and I'm looking forward to meeting the women who know nothing about me and who maybe are going to discover me through this spring tour, because through this yoni steaming retreat, baby, we're going to release the trauma, we're going to get rid of the blockages, and we're going to start to learn how to manifest the life that we desire through the ancient practice of yoni steaming, womb massage, meditation, and manifestation work. I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell I'm excited, and I can't freaking wait. It's going down, and I hope that I get a chance to meet you. This is what it's about. This is the work, helping women to heal their wombs one yoni steam at a time, and that's my commitment to my community and to myself. And of course to the Most High, who gave me this, you know, charge of work to do and to complete. So with that being said, I love you guys. Thank you for being a part of my Red Tent community. Thank you for coming and watching the videos, you know, week after week. Thank you for participating in my lives. Thank you for wanting to start your own healing journey, because we are all interconnected and we are a part of a whole. You know, this universe is filled with divine feminine energy, and that's the energy that we're carrying. So if our wombs are filled with trauma, or tired of being tired, hey, I actually got a yoni steam with that name, right? Are tired of being tired of, you know, going through and having to process the issues and the trauma and the heartache and the stress and the emotional imbalances and the physical imbalances and the physical ailments. I mean, if it's tired, then it can't help us to manifest the life that we desire. And it's about damn time that we manifest the life that we desire, that we live the life of luxury that we all dreamed about when we were 6, 7, 8 years old. And that we probably, if you aren't into law of attraction and manifestation work, have begun to tell yourself that it's impossible to achieve. No, baby, it's not. And so on this spring tour, we're going to do just that. We're going to jump into the possibilities of manifesting the life that we desire through the ancient practice of yoni steaming. And I hope to see you there. So I'm going to say peace. I love you guys. Please, if you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell. I'm going to be coming on all the time, getting on y'all's nerves with more videos, and showing exactly what my passion is of yoni steaming.